Welcome back to the show, everybody. RWBY, Volume 6, Chapter 12, Seeing Red. Well, there you have it. Yeah, that episode played out exactly as it was supposed to, beat by beat. Let Uncle Triple explain, right? Okay, so, of course, Cordovan was going to get the upper hand for 2 seconds. They were going to come up with a plan. It fails. And then RWBY comes with the ultimate master plan, which works, which then seals the fate of everybody because you knew the second that RWBY disabled Atlas Megazord, they were going to need it for something because that's plot relevant and plot heavy and also makes sense, which is going to lead into the squad becoming magical superheroes and then being led into Atlas by Cordovan because that's the way that it needs to work. And it doesn't need to work because that's plot convenient, plot adjacent, and just plot for the way it is, but just because we done been with Cordovan so much. Of course, at the end of this, she gonna find some respect, at least for RWBY. I don't think her and Maria gonna sit up here and they just gonna stop beefing. No, that's beef forever. But it's gonna be a more friendly beef because that, again, is plot relevance and plot sense. That's how you handle that. Step 2. Of course, Bumblebee was gonna hit Adam with that duo team astral finish. Of course they were. Double stab. Just like that. I'm like, To delve in a little deeper on that, again, we've been doing it this whole season. The rantings of Adam Torres, a psycho stalker madman who's mad because his girlfriend's moved on. But if we gonna sit up here and we gonna really talk about my boy Adam, it's like, dude, you not really giving her nothing. It's like you ain't gave her nothing since we met you. Since we met you and have seen it from not only Blake's point of view, but yours and all of this, at some point, you may have been a decent human being, or a faunus in this case. Let's just keep it 1,000. But who you are now may have always been who you were. Because, internet, let me get this out of my eye, because something got it in my eye. Let me get that out of my eye there, because I was doing that eye twist thing. Hold up, boy. Live TV. Anyway, as I was saying, internet, you've met somebody like that when you meet them and you get to know them for a while, you think that's who they are. In some instances, because you may get close to that person, you may believe in who they are and that they got your back. And then that time comes when they show their ass to you. That's the real them. And Adam did that, and Blake was smart enough to see for what it was, because it was said directly by Yang. She made that promise to always stand by you to a person who never, ever, ever existed. And that's happened too. That you make promises not to the person, but what it is they represent. And then they show you something that they're not anymore, and it's like, are you really going to hold true to a promise to somebody or something or someone or whatever you want to put in there when it's not what it is anymore? And that's why you get double stabbed. Is that, again, like I said last week and like I'm saying now, this was a real grow up moment for both, for Bumblebee in general. For Bumblebee, it was a growth moment for them together. It's not the fact that Blake has truly finally slayed her demon and it's done. Yang has been able to correct a mistake. Nah, girl, you're not getting your arm back, but bionic arm's cool. But you've learned, and that's what's important. At the end of the day, that's what's truly important. That you learn from your mistake, because it is what they say, and it is something that I truly believe in, and if you think about it and look at your world, you'll know it's true. Those who don't know their history are doomed to repeat it. Because if you show the universe you've learned not a damn thing, the universe will keep putting that same problem in front of you and keep putting you into those same situations until you analyze it properly, make the proper changes, and do what it needs to be done. Whatever that is. And that's what that fight truly represented. Blake no longer has to live in the shadow of a demon that, well, if we gonna be for real, that you helped create. Is that all somebody needs sometime is a little feel of their ego, and they can go off of the rail, and that's what happened to Adam Torres. Not saying that that's completely utterly Blake's fault, but take a look, analyze it. It's not hard to see that Blake played a huge part into what Adam Torres ultimately became, because given what we know, when she met him, he was already who we know now. But when you got to get out there and you got to put on your big boy pants, and you got to go out there and go act like whatever it is you got to do to make it through the date, and that's what Adam did. Getting double axe handle to the back broke his soul, broke his spirit, broke his everything, and led to the person who got stabbed. Well, actually, that was more of a reaming, because let's be for real, that was a ream. That was a ream from each side. And in other instances, that would be kind of dope, given what it was, if you close your eyes and think about it. Give yourself a chance to close your eyes and think about it. Starting now. Okay. Regardless of thinking about Bumblebee reamings in ways you shouldn't, ways you should not, don't do that, but do it on your own time, don't do it now, this was your fate anyway. We all know that he ain't dead though. You just don't fall into the river tipped over, even though you've been stabbed. Like, and because the way that stab look, I think they missed some vitals. It's just that we just stabbed him in the chest, but you might have hit something, but you didn't hit nothing major, so he'll bleed out and walk up and be like, it be season 9. He gonna wake up. What's my name? Your name is Shuhei now. What? I'm just playing, but for real. Adam gonna wash up somewhere, and ain't nobody gonna recognize him, and he gonna change his life, and then you ain't gonna see him again. It's you know what? I can't even describe that, because that's technical spoilers for something. But that's the dumb you could go with that. That Adam reforms himself under a new name. You don't remember who you are, what you did to me. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Yoink. Make world, baby. Make it happen. But seriously, no bullshit. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. It's like, I wouldn't say that this going down was predictable, but given the rules of the show, you already knew that once RWBY put the work in on Cordovan and the Atlas Megazord, you knew they was gonna need it for something. You knew. And to sit up here and really take how this could have changed. If Caroline Cordovan would have took 2 damn seconds to answer her telephone, this would be a whole different ball game. But now, Squadron got to step in, put in work, because Big John ass Grimm's in the building. Yeah. I was really looking forward to this Kaiju big battle shit, but nah, Cordovan fucked it up. Like, yo, you could have called you the Atlas Power Sword from the air, yo. Put in your Atlas crystals. What? Let's get the Grimm. Go, Atlas Rangers. No, you don't get that now. Instead, you're going to get RWBY leading a squad to destroy all these Grimm, but that's a lot of Grimm. So you really got to wonder how they're going to handle this, because Blake and Yang ain't in no position to do nothing. They're embracing their true love while Adam got reamed and is floating down a river now. So they not going to be in this fight, and it ain't a lot of people around. So here's how it's going to go down. RWBY and Squadron are going to try. They going to try. Then you know, General Master Ironwood gonna come through with Super Giant Megazord. You know what? The Atlas Super Train Megazord. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Because technically the Atlas military closest equivalent in Power Rangers would be Lightspeed Rescue. Big ass Super Train. Big ass Super Train Megazord. Oh man, big ass super train, dog. Oh my god, I can't wait till they come with big ass super train, dog. Then they gonna get the stuff off the other Megazord. You can combine with this other one, super ultra super train Atlas Megazord. Oh my god. I'm hella dead. I'm hella dead. I am the weakest I have been in a long time. Where do I come up with this? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't ask. I just feel the power while I'm hitting these reviews, dog, and those words just come out. You just thinking things that you just said, and it's like you have to accept that you said these things because they don't wax now. Look. Okay. Let's get control of this. There is only one thing I can do right now. So, me. L's, catching L's. Cordovin caught a L. All you had to do was pick up your phone, and we would have had to bust that shot. But now we need the Megazord, and it's fucked up. L's, catching L's. Adam Toy got double ringed and DP'd, and now he's falling down the river, but he's gonna have amnesia. But don't worry about it, that nigga, he'll be back. Oh, one more time. L's, catching L's. Come on, everybody, sing along. Everybody in the show catching L's. Maybe technically except Ruby, but that's just the thing, because she's the main character. Something about Silver, Optic Blast catching the L. See, that felt good. It felt right, and I did it. That's what you should do in there. Take my advice. If it feel good, do it. As long as you ain't harming nobody else or harming yourself or doing anything bad, do it because it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Do it because it feels good. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, though, I'm not sitting up here saying plot was cookie cutter, but you saw this coming. All of Cordovan's hatred brought the squad through, and it's like, But Atlas Super Train Solar Megazord gonna come through and save the day and start dumping this shit. Don't worry about it. General no. Do it. Okay. Captain Mitchell and General Ironwood for to come through with the Megazords. They put in work, and then Ruby and the squad, they just gonna rock in the Atlas. Like, is you know what? I can't. I shouldn't have, but look, I love this show to death. That's why I review it every week. It is what it is, but next episode gonna be that work, and I'm like, cause unless they really finna wait a minute, I take everything I just said back, everything. Let me wipe my face real quick. A little sweaty up in here, a little hot cause I'm getting hyped. I forgot something very important, and not as much as I forgot it because of plot things, but here's your plot thing. Super duper Omega Orochi Final Shin Kamehameha Silver Mega Optic Beam. Problem solved. Ruby gets to use her Super Mega Super King Kamehameha Biatch Wave on all these Grimm. So, fuck your Megazords. Fuck your couch. Darkness. Super King Kamehameha Silver Eyes Mega Optic Blast. I'm sorry we got this far in the review and I forgot that that's a thing Ruby's going to do, because now we're getting into real plot relevancy. Let the world be in true trouble and let those silver eyes just blow. How you like me now, bitch? Let me get these. Let me get back up. So, one more time. L's, catching L's. Ruby finna deliver a whole bunch of Grimsome L's with Super King Kamehameha Silver Optic Blast, and all little go Grim about to catch an L. See? So, tune in next week when I sing that song again, because that's probably going to be the whole review. Because, see, yes, Adam got double penetrated, reamed through the chest, but he's gonna be alright because the plot need him to be okay. Bumblebee, hopefully before this over, will finally kiss, and I will melt into nothingness because my ship kissed, and that's okay. And Ruby's going to sit up her and use her eye device to sit up her and wipe out a mountain of Grim because, you know, she's Ruby Rose, something, something, plot armor. Yay! Solving problems. Look, we've got more show for you. Sit back. You get me? Because I'm like in and out the frame. Let me get in here. Am I blocking you, Pinky? Am I? Hey, congregation, y'all good? Y'all good? Pinky, we should out your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your head together. What's up, Zuck? What it do? Squish murder. What's up, baby? Okay. Congregation, good. So, try this one more time. I am the one and the only Bishop of the G.O.D. You're live right here on Team GRF TV. And all we do is ask you to do three things. Sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Like I said, you know who I am. You know where we at. You know what we do. And indeed, we promise for real. Pinky swear to God, on the G.O.D, that's me, that we will have more show for you right after these commercial messages. My yes, indeed, I am the best in the business. I thought you knew, but seriously, yo, episode was off the chain, fights was off the chain, and plot relevance and super ride beans coming next week, and hopefully my ship kisses. More show after these commercial messages.